Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host, JJ48, and tonight we are going to be continuing our adventures in Labrina. Uh, Last time we had just beaten Palace 4, and we had seen more of. We still haven't managed to stop Varen from controlling Queen Ambi and getting her to build the Black Tower. First things first, I believe we advanced our trading quest a little bit. So this cheesy mustache that looks kind of silly, um, kind of weird. Let's trade that away and see what we get for it. This guy looks like he could maybe use a little bit of. Just want to make people laugh. There's got to be an easy way. Here, put this on. What a hilarious mustache. It's a riot. Okay, buddy, I'm gonna teach you the funniest gag I know, okay? Here goes. And we learned a funny joke, which is apparently a bow tie. Will we be a big hit? I notice he doesn't look at us as we... No matter what, he always looks to the left and right. So how do you like my mustache? We can't do this anymore. Off with you. His girlfriend apparently is not impressed. So, I guess, some senses of humor are not for everybody. Let's see. Anything new with Bippin and Blossom? I forget if we checked them last time. He's gotten better. Good. Okay, so still nothing new here. Do I have any rings to check? Nope. Oh, right. The next part of the sequence is going to be going to the past. So I need to find my portal to the past, because we have the portal that lets us go from the past to the present from anywhere, but it doesn't let us do vice versa. Nope. And one thing I was thinking about this past week is when we... or it's Queen Ambi's story, like, as a character. Her personal story. Because I believe we've talked to people who said that Queen Ambi was originally... She was originally like a good, noble queen who was interested in, justice and being, good to her subjects. And it wasn't until... Well, back up a little bit. And the reason she started the tower, which at that point was called Ambi's Tower, was because she was in love with a guy who went off sailing, and she promised to wait for him, and he never returned, so she built the tower to look for him. And it was called Ambi's Tower, and it was a very touching story, and presumably was built, by actually hiring construction workers to do a job, not through slave labor. And so it's interesting that when Varen comes in the form of Nehru and where am I going? I think here. Nope. Convinces Ambi to continue her tower by making the endless day and having people work harder. She doesn't say anything about like this will help find your lost love or anything. She instead focuses on this will make you a great queen, like remembered for all of history, and which Queen Ambi seems to be on board with. So we kind of see a little bit of her not just being fooled uh, by Varen, but also apparently getting corrupted a bit as well. Okay, this kid. Who are you? Well, welcome to the darkness of my troubles. I'm so depressed. I want to laugh until I forget everything. Then I'd be happy. Ha. Well, I have just the thing for you. Let's tell him the funny joke. I have no idea what this joke is about, but it seems very involved. Huh? What's that? Ha. Oh, that's so funny I forgot to laugh. I'm assuming he means that literally. Um, thanks. Thanks to you, I can be as depressed as I want to be. Oh, maybe he didn't mean it literally. You can take any book you want from that bookshelf. Oh, so we got the touching book that's a sad story. That's enough, like a bird I once saw fly off somewhere. Okay, also since we're here, I think this is the spot I want to be in. We can access, we can use our newfound tune to access a secret shop. Downstairs from the main shop. And here, okay, we can't afford anything, but we can get, sir, I can expand your ring box to make it hold more rings. It's 300 rupees. And I can't afford it at the moment. We can get a Gasha seed, or we can get a piece of heart. So we'll probably want to come back when we save up some more rupees. Unfortunately, the expanded ring box just lets us carry more rings. It doesn't let us wear more rings. So we're still limited to only wearing one at a time. But we can more easily switch between rings, like if we have one that's very situational. And I'm not sure why this area is completely fenced off except for the portal to the past. And yet they have someone manning the register down there. I don't know, do they regularly have people from the past show up? Seems unlikely. But I think that's all we can do at the moment. So let's head up. I believe we were told to head north. And we can do that for at least a little while until we get something else to do. Yep. Here's Maple. Hey, that book! That's the touching book I need to take to Syrup. Why do you have it? Let me read it. What? Oh my. Oh. Wow. So sad she just started crying. How touching. And in return she gives us a magic ore for some reason. It cuts a mean wake. Thanks. It was so good. Take this. It's the first one I made. Syrup never gave me any compliments on it. I'll keep this book. Okay, well, I think that might have been the oddest exchange we've had yet. But it's... I don't know, it kind of makes me feel a little bad for Maple that she seems to be working hard for Syrup, but doesn't even get any compliments on something like that. Alright, so now that we've encountered Maple, I think we can continue the trade game a little bit. Where am I going? Hey, how goes the rafting? I'm thinking of entering a raft race, but I haven't been able to find a decent oar to race with. What a coincidence. So yes, we will give him the magic oar. Whoa, that oar, it looks like a toy, but I like it. Thanks. In exchange, I know, how's this? Lazily playing guitar while gazing at the moon is so nice. We got the sea ukulele, which I would point out is not actually a guitar. It has a sweet sea scent. Hey, are you working hard? Okay. Then I think we can actually trade this in. I don't know exactly where. Oh, maybe I wanted to stay close to Rafton's house. No? I think we've already explored all that we could by the raft, so I don't think it would be that way. Maybe I get there by returning to the present, and then... Not sure that that really looks any better. Maybe let's try taking the raft. Rafton did have it set out right there. He clearly wanted us to use it. And what I'm trying to do at the moment is, I think we are actually at a point where we can complete the trading game. And if we do so, we will get an item that will help us. Okay, no storm as we cross these seas this time. Something tells me I want to stay out of the moving currents. Oh. Thought it was a little further away than that. Okay, well, let's maybe continue heading this way, and then we'll just kind of see if we can make... Oh, this is where I was looking for. It was right over here the whole time. So now that we have the... what is this called? Switch hook, or... Yeah. We can get over here. Apparently... Okay, yeah, there was a wall of whirlpools. That's why we couldn't just sail our raft up here. How I miss the smell and sound of the sea. Well, I have a sea ukulele that provides both, apparently. That ukulele has the spirit of the sea in it. That smell, that sound. That's good of you to respect your elders, kids. So, does the ukulele just, like, remind you of the sea, or when you play it, does it actually just sound like the sea? Because that would be a pretty interesting tone, actually. I see you're on some adventure. Well, I give you something old. This is the hero's sword that a great hero gave my ancestors long ago. Alright, we got a broken sword. Great. Hey, it's broken. What's that? It's broken? Ah, what a great sound. Ah, what fun. I don't even want to think about any broken swords, you know? No, I mean I have the power to fix anything, so I have to do it. Well. You have the power to fix anything, so... But you're not going to fix the broken sword. Well, let's go to someone else who has the power to fix anything. Nope, that's not the way. Okay, if I recall, I think we might need to go back to the past in Symmetry City. That's right. I wonder what Ralph's doing at the moment. What areas he might be in, running around ineffectually, screaming Nehru's name. Oh, that's right, we needed to go down. Here, play this. Okay, we don't need to deal with all of you guys. Okay, here we go. I still find it kind of interesting that boulders are one of the oldest enemies in Zelda. I mean, along with such classics as Octoroks and Tektites, of course, but still. Haven't seen you in a while. If you've come all the way up the wall, you must need something fixed. But my delicate ceremony is more difficult now. Do you wish to try? Yes. I see. You want me to repair that broken sword. My restoration ceremony might fix it. Want to try? Sure. You're willing to try? Very well. Follow me. Okay. So if you recall, he says he made it more difficult, but I think we're still going to end up having to knock the beetles that we can't defeat with our swords into these holes, and try to keep the minecart from running over our broken sword. Welcome to Patch's Crazy Cart. Will you partake in my ceremony? Yes, very well. Do you want to hear the rules? No, I think we know what's going on this time. Okay, so try to keep these guys together. I'm gonna come over here to reset the minecart. Okay. Ah, that's what's more difficult. Oh, man. Okay, we're gonna have to try again. Ceremony failed, but your broken sword seems to have survived. Try again sometime. Alright, so what's more difficult is now, after we knock a beetle into the hole, it gets replaced, and I believe there's 2 waves total. We're gonna have to keep that in mind, because when they respawn, or when the new ones come, they're not necessarily bunched up like the others, and that's what threw us off there. Okay. Oh, he actually says stuff. Dex ifeb, Dex ifila. Okay. That appears to be fixed, all fixed backwards. Interesting. Oh, and he's waving something over the sword. I think that looks like might be the kind of thing I've seen. I think Shinto priests wave in some kind of ceremony. He's clearly doing something. Not really sure what, or how it's supposed to fix metal, but I mean it fixed the nut, so I guess we can have confidence that it will work, even if we don't understand how or why. Oh, okay. Okay, let's... Okay. Well, managed to survive 2 cycles. I'm not seeing any more respawn now, so if we can knock these into the hole, I think we've got it. Good. Yeah, my ceremony succeeded. You were talented. You got through this ceremony. I'm not sure why he keeps calling it a trap, because even if we fail, it doesn't. Uh, it's like we're not out our item or anything. I don't really see how it helps him at all. So I'm not really sure exactly what his game is supposed to be. You know, if we fail. Here is your broken sword, as good as new. As usual, I am perfect. Here you go. Alright, we got the Sacred Noble Sword, and you can see that our level 1 wooden sword got upgraded to the level 2 Noble Sword. Bring me anything else that needs fixing, and I'll prepare my ceremony. Alright, so this sword is not only more powerful, it can even crack pots by just hitting them. And you can see once our heart meter's full, we can shoot sword beams too. So that should help us in our quest a bit. I think we were told to head north. Or up the mountain or something. We're now supposed to head this way. This is the home of the Gorons. Okay, so I guess I probably should have commented when we saw the old guy before, who we gave the sea ukulele to. He seemed pretty clearly a Zora. You could tell by the head fin. And now we have Gorons, so we're seeing, we're getting to see more folk more folk besides just humans and Hylians, which is kind of interesting. It's terrible. The Goron Elder has been buried alive under some rocks. What do we do? Oh my. The Elder is buried alive, but Gorons alone can't dig him out. If we had the legendary bomb flower, we could blast the rocks away. Help, hurry! The Elder will die if we don't hurry. If only we had a bomb flower. Will a normal bomb do? A normal bomb will not do. Okay. Oh dear. Well, I don't have a bomb flower, and we don't think we have any place else to go right now. Let's see if maybe there's bomb flowers in the future. Or present, actually. Okay, and so this is why we can't actually come this way in the present. We had to come in the past, because in the present this is a one-way drop. I'm hearing Goron music. I'm not seeing any Gorons. Did they die out because they couldn't save their elder? That's not good. Oh, there's one. Okay, maybe they're just... Maybe that particular part is just where they don't really live there much. That was just where they were to try to get the elder out. Some weird building suddenly appeared here on Rolling Ridge. Some guy called the Great Moblin built it, but it's in our way. Oh dear, more trouble. Wait, there was another Goron down there. A young boy brought bomb flowers to Rolling Ridge. Thanks to him, bomb flowers are now the product that makes Rolling Ridge famous. Okay, so we're going to be getting into a time loop here, I'm guessing. 'Cause I think I know the identity of that young boy who brought bomb flowers to Rolling Ridge. I want to go get rid of the Great Moblin, but I can't roll fast enough to get there. Long ago, on top of this ridge, there was a tree that had seeds that made you go fast. Even a Goron could roll at great speeds. I mean, Gorons already can roll at great speeds, I thought, but it's greater speeds, maybe he meant. 30 rupees. So, this looks suspicious. Yeah, you can hear the difference there. That's a bombable wall. But what do you have to say? Rolling Ridge is in an uproar now with the Great Moblin here. Okay. So we'll need to, at some point, go in the past probably to get seeds that'll let us go fast enough to get to the Great Moblin, it sounds like. Oh, here's a blue enemy, in the present no less. Still falls to one swipe of my upgraded sword. Great Moblin's Palace. I mean, it also helps that I think we have the... Come on, yeah, the power ring level 2. So... Uh-oh. Oh no, that's why we need to be able to go fast. Oh. Ow, that does a lot of damage. Well, again, I guess we do have the power 2 ring, which increases our damage as well as increasing the damage that we do. Wait, we thought we were just trying to get out of the basement, and that's a dead end, so... Ah, there's another way out over here. Okay, nothing more. Yeah, this is a massive basement. Now, I know we've seen these kinds of like side-scrolling areas before. In fact, they go back also to the very first Zelda game. That's where the items and secret passages in the dungeons were. But it's interesting to see how this game is using them a lot more than certainly against the originals, compared to the original Zelda, but even compared to... Okay, the sword can't... but even compared to Link's Awakening, where we saw them quite a bit as well. Not only was like that area pretty large, but you might also recall that we actually faced one of the dungeon bosses in an underground area. The giant thwomp thing with four faces that we had to throw bombs into the top of him. He was in one of those side-scrolling areas. Well, I guess before I go to the past, I should see if there's anything else in the Goron area. Hey, we can kill signs too. Nice. So if any of those signs get out of line and talk back to us, we know how to deal with them. I just want to see, because I hadn't been this way yet. we'd come up around there. That's right, we went down up those stairs. Let's go up these stairs. Ever since that big pig, the Great Moblin, came, we haven't been able to grow the Goron's famed bomb flowers. Oh dear. So if I got rid of the Great Moblin, then you'd be able to get the bomb flowers. And then I could take one into the past. Okay, I guess this just lets us see that there was a secret area there with the heart piece. Okay, so we have the Goron chieftain in the past, trapped under rocks, that we need a bomb flower to get. But in order to get the bomb flowers, we need to take care of the Great Moblin. To take care of the Great Moblin, we need the seeds that let us go fast, and those are apparently in the past. So we'll have to go back to the past and get those so that we can do the full cycle and rescue the not the Great Moblin, the Goron chieftain. And presumably in the process, not only will we take a bomb flower to the past, but given the fact that they said a young boy originally planted bomb flowers, I'm guessing that our taking it to the past to rescue the Great Moblin will also cause them to plant them, and thus kind of begin the whole cycle again. Because that kind of does raise the standard time travel type question of where did the bomb flowers come from in the first place? Not really sure what that room was. Alright, here we go. Got Pegasus seeds. They'll make you as quick as the legendary steed. Open your seed satchel to use them. I'm trying to remember, I don't know as much about Greek mythology as I'd perhaps should, but was the Pegasus known for being particularly fast? Usually I think of a Pegasus, like wings are the first thing to come to mind. You humans are looking stranger every day. What happened? Okay, that's no story, no news or chat, just flat out insults. That's some racket coming up from down below. Did something happen? Nothing much. Your chief's just in massive trouble. Did something happen? I guess the Goron Elder is buried under a pile of rocks. I hope someone can save him. I'm not gonna interrupt my nap to help out or anything, but, you know, it'd be nice if someone would do something. I kind of like these Goron drawings on the cliff here. Although, this one looks buried. I wonder, was this originally like drawn underground and then this part of the ground shifted down? Or was this originally higher up and that shifted down, or this ground raised up or something? Alright. Well, Did not mean to do that. It's okay, because we're in the present, so that tune's not going to do anything. Tune echoes in vain. I'm going to want Pegasus Seeds. Oh, there's bomb flowers. I see, so the Great Goblin has been hoarding all the bomb flowers. Alright. Hey, Great Goblin, we need some of those bomb flowers. Who enters my fine keep so impertinently? Ha, I got it, you've come to steal the bomb flowers I'm collecting. Well, I'm actually just here to stop you from stealing them, actually. Haven't you? It won't happen, you pilfering thief. Don't think I'll let you out alive. Okay. Oh, okay. Ow. Maybe you should just have the guys on the left and right throwing them, because they seem to be doing a lot more than throwing these big ones, which only seems to be hurting you. Okay, wow, I really should have turned this off beforehand, since we're not doing any damage with our sword anyway. Okay, wow, this is a pretty tough fight, actually. Okay, let's... I think before we try again, let's go get healed up. So the main thing I need to do is just you wait till it flashes to send it back, throw it back, so then he doesn't have enough time to go through his full cycle. The main problem is that the other two, when they're throwing their bombs, sometimes if I wait for that to happen, I don't have enough time to actually I don't have enough time for the flashing to actually throw it back, because, you know, like a bomb that one of the other two threw was in the way. But okay, I'll try it without my ring on, because I think that'll help. We won't be taking quite so much damage. You see, sword does absolutely nothing against him. Yeah, those guys have pretty good arm on them, too. And pretty good timing that they, I mean, they're already flashing by the time they throw them. And fortunately, their bombs don't actually set off the big bomb. There we go. No, it can't be. Why me? I don't know who you are or where you're from, but thank you for getting rid of the great Moblin. That wretch was keeping us from growing bomb flowers. Now we can grow bomb flowers without any worries. Take one as a sign of our thanks. We got a bomb flower. We will handle it with care. Now that I think about it, long ago a young boy saved the Goron Elder. Maybe you can be like that boy. We won't get pushed around the next time a guy like the Great Moblin comes around. Thanks. Alright, your name has appeared in old Goron tales. Their legends tell of a great hero who saved the Gorons in their hour of need. What could this mean? Well, I think I kind of already know what it means. Oh, what's in here? Greater speed gives greater distance. Okay, let's test that. Oh. That was a little too much distance. Oh, there's a lock up here, a keyhole. Okay, so I think we're going to need to get to the front side of the past. Could hop down here, but I don't recall there being a way to warp down there, so we're going to need to... Wait, was there? No, we had to climb up here to warp, that's right. What's Maple again? Oh. We meet again. You know the drill. Fastest one wins. Ready, go. Oh, yep, she goes for the magic seeds first. Then for bombs. Whereas I want rupees. I'll remember this. Well, now we have 300 rupees, so next time we're in town we'll be able to buy a larger ring box, I think. Unless we get up to 500 by then, in which case we'll get a heart piece. Okay, we just got a fairy from that Gasha seed. How? What were you alerted to, dude? Hey, is that one of the legendary bomb flowers? You can't fool me. That's the unmistakable smell of a bomb flower. Okay, you smelled the bomb flower. Please, let me have that bomb flower. Okay, that's kind of why I brought it. Thank you. Now we can save the Elder. Huh? What's wrong, brothers? Were you worried about me? Ah ha 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 ha. I'll rock that size can't hurt me. Ah ha ha ha. Did you bring us the bomb flower? Sorry to trouble you. This is the shiny key I found on Northern Peak. I never found the keyhole, so I'll give this to you. Alright, we got the crown key. We shall take good care of the bomb flowers you brought us. We shall fill the peaks with them. I'm so relieved the Elder is okay. The Elder caused such a fuss. It's wonderful. The Goron Elder was unharmed. The Elder is so full of energy. I should follow his example. By immediately going back to sleep. Yep. Can we tell this guy that there was some kind of a resolution? They found a way to save the Elder. Now we can continue digging that new tunnel. And of course you're not actually digging, you're just going to sleep. What's going on? I heard a loud noise. Still oblivious. So the Elder was alright? That's good. And he's still just wanting to insult us. In a bizarre way, you kind of have to admire his determination. Whether there's a disaster or a cause for celebration, all he's interested in is just making sure we know that we look weird. Oh, I see. So this cave may not serve any real purpose in this time. At least not that I can tell. But it is in the same place as the cave that we go in our time to get to the keyhole. What is this shape? On the one hand, I kind of almost see, like, the opening as being a mouth with these being whiskers or a mustache and a couple eyes. But then the overall, like, pentagonal shape also makes me think maybe it's more of a crown. Which, if I recall, this was called the Crown Key, wasn't it? Yeah. And it's the key to Crown Dungeon. Not sure how I feel about this music. It's definitely not my favorite piece of dungeon music. Okay. Right now I'm just wanting to explore as much as I can without having to flip the switch. I see. I think we're gonna have to put that thing on top of something. That's why. Oh, help if I face the correct way. There we go. Okay, like still take 2 hits even with this sword. That's good to know. Have I turned my... Now let's turn our ring back on. Maybe that'll make likes go faster. Okay, so this is how we can get out even with the walls up. I don't even remember what the item is for this dungeon, but maybe whatever it is will help us there. Try to remember that this room was one that we did not have. We have not done that room yet. The room with the 3 statue things. Okay, I think our beams do not do as much damage as our sword blade. But okay, with the power ring, we do one hit. We kill the like-likes in one hit. Oh. Okay, so even when this brightens up, we still okay, there was a hole there. So okay, so we can walk there. Okay, don't think that's what we're supposed to do. Alright, we will save that room. If we're absolutely dead-ended, we'll come back and try that through like brute force, but I'm sure there's got to be something missing there. Okay. Hey, there are locked doors in this dungeon. Good to know. It's interesting that we've actually gone so far without actually seeing a locked door until this point. Okay, so there's a chest there. Oh, jumped a little too early. Oh, this is actually where the way to the nightmare is. Well, sorry, it's not a nightmare, it's a boss. I'm thinking of Link's Awakening, when the bosses were the nightmares. There's also... Okay, we'll have to... Okay, we know how to get across here. We're gonna need a key, okay. Okay, so... So I think we'll be able to... If we toggle this, I think that'll free up a little bit more for us. We'll be able to explore that new path, but first let's see what was in this chest. Dungeon map, okay. Let's see what shape the crown dungeon is in. And I don't know about you, but to me that looks kind of like a crown. I'm not sure what this is, though. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a little head that the crown is on. Crown looking quite a bit larger. Or if this is like a top view of the crown. Or if this is a jewel in the crown. I would think if it was a jewel that it would be above it, so it'd be like a jewel that's in the highest point of the crown or something. But maybe that's a head. I'm gonna go with that because it looks a little bit like a maybe stylized face or head at least. Okay, we still have not found any keys. Oh. Okay, can't get up that way. I think I now know what the what the item for this dungeon is. Okay, this... Okay, that was a locked door over there if I recall, so... Okay, so which way are we supposed to go? Okay, if you guys could please stop. No, stay away. I just want to open the chest. Alright, now we can open a locked door. Which locked door? I think there are two that we can access. And it shouldn't really matter, because the game design is such that it should, either way we shouldn't be, like, completely locked out. Both directions will probably give us another key at some point. Unless there's another key available that we can get without having to go through the doors. Like the game developers, I think, took into account different paths and made sure that, like, you can't actually get yourself soft locked by how you spend your keys. Okay, yep. So you can see we only have 3 statues here, but we need 4 switches pushed down at the same time in order to open the chest. So I think I'm almost certain that our item in this dungeon is going to be something to give us, something to let us make blocks like that. Okay, interesting. This is... Oh. Okay, so see yellow and yellow and blue and blue and red and red. I think I can remember that. yellow and blue there, then red, and then how do we want to, okay, let's do that. I know, what am I doing? I wanted yellow to be there, I think. Yeah. Had to be particularly careful that I didn't push any of these that way, because then we wouldn't be able to get on the other side to push them back. Yep, Cane of Samaria. Use it to create blocks. Yep, we can push the blocks. So it's not exactly the same, because I don't think we can use the, like, we can't throw the blocks like we could. Well, I don't think so. Can we pick up the block? We can. Oh, okay. It doesn't split like it did in Link to the Past, but that is interesting. I don't know that not sure I ever knew that, or if I did, I had completely forgotten it. And watch the game prove me wrong by having the boss be something that you can only beat by throwing the blocks or something, proving that I must have done it at some point, since I have beaten this game before. Okay. Okay, let's see. Wait, what was under... That's right, it was this area, which now that we have the Cane of Samaria, do something that we couldn't do in Link to the Past, is we can actually not only use these blocks to push down switches and stuff, we can use it as a stepping stone to get up in the sideways portion of it. Okay. Oh. Okay, did not mean to jump. For whatever bizarre reason, I thought that my seed shooter was in the B slot. Okay, so whenever we push one of these, they both move. But we need to get them to two different spots. So let's see if blocking that one will prevent it from moving. Okay. Oh. Yeah, my inventory's getting hopelessly out of order at this point. So. Okay, fairy in a bottle, that's nice. Okay, oh boy. We need to... we should have put the... Needed to put the switch back where it was. Okay, so I think there's... So let's see, so there's whatever's through this door. We know that that area down there at the bottom that leads to the boss, and then so the room above him would be where the essence is kept, I believe. So, was there a north entrance from that room? I don't recall that. Okay. So we have this key door. We have the room in the bottom left, or one over from the bottom left, that was the 3 statues that we're not really sure what to do. We'll have to see. And then we have that dark room with the invisible floor. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, you. I remember you from Link's Awakening. Man, he throws them pretty hard, doesn't he? Come on, get back here. No. Would you just stay in one spot so I can kill you, please? Look, you're just wasting your own time as well as mine, because we both know how this is going to turn out eventually. Okay, once again, I should disable my ring if I'm not using my sword. There we go. Give me a fairy. Thank you. Right, I was thinking we had to push something on that, but no, we have an item from this dungeon that lets us get around that. Can I hit him with blocks? I guess I hadn't even thought of that. Probably could have tried that, because the blocks certainly wouldn't have been disappearing as quickly, and I would have had much more control over not having to chase down his orb thing. Although on the other hand, if we'd been using blocks, then he would have probably had a chance to get his orb, and he would have been throwing it at us the whole time. So I guess it's kind of, there's no right answer. Oh, this is a new room. Where are we? Okay, we're up on the Cross of the Crown. Okay, so, okay, that's one of these rooms that has different ways we can go depending on how the blocks are set up. That's a way to get back to the original room. Okay, this is why I didn't notice there being an exit from that room before, because we can only access it from up here. And that doesn't help us at the moment. So first let's try the red route. Which... that is one thing I miss from the 3D Zeldas, is there's no way to kill Beamos in these 2D Zeldas. Okay, interesting. Another keyhole there. Oh, I see. We're going to need a key so that we can activate that and then still be able to get out with it activated. At which point we would use this to jump up here, and then we could use that to get down while it's activated. Okay. So we need another key before we come up this way. So let's see if... I think this was the way to the... Was this the way to the dark room? Oh. Yeah, I think this was. So we know that's a safe square. Now that's a safe place. We know that's not. Okay. So we have holes all around us here. Yeah, might be able to do a running jump, but if we did, I think there's might be a block in the way or something that would prevent us from just getting to the chest. And then we'd have to redo that whole first section again. And why do that when we can just come around this way? Alright, good. I just realized, do we even have the compass yet? We don't even have the compass, so I think the room that with those 3 statues and the room or the area up in the Cross of the Crown, one of them's going to give us the boss key and the other's going to give us the compass. Let's try the 3 statue room. I think I know, or I have an idea at least of what we need to do. Okay, so... What? No, we do have the compass, I think. 'Cause otherwise we wouldn't be hearing a sound when we come in, would we? Okay. That's right. The thing on the other one was the chart that we got from Tingle. This is where we see the map and the compass, so okay. Yeah, there's something here. There's also going to be something down one of the chests down there. I'm not sure how we're going to get to that other chest. Maybe we'll find out when we go up there. Okay, so these don't respond to swords. But I think if we shoot them, get an eyeball. So if we get, yeah, we got the seed bouncing back between those two, and then when it disappeared, there was just enough time left that we could shoot the top one before the bottom one's eyeballs disappeared. So there we go. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you guys again. Not really sure if you're even sensing it or not, but either way it was rather rude of me. Okay, so... let's go ahead and turn on our power ring again. I do kind of like being able to take out some of the tougher enemies with only one sword swing. Even though I don't like taking more damage. But this game's fairly generous with the hearts. So we're usually not in too much danger. Oh, yeah, I could have gone back to the entrance and just warped here. Okay, so I think we need to do that. We can do that. Hop down here. Then we can come up here. Okay. I guess it was good that we got a couple keys first, because we actually needed 2 keys. Okay, so I'm guessing this... Okay, here's how we get here. Bring all to me. Okay. Okay. Hmm. I'm sure there was probably a cleverer way to do this, but I think we can just brute force it. And this is gonna make that one move. Okay. Right, got the boss key, so let's just go see what's in this last chest, and then we can beat the boss. Oh, okay, 50 rupees. Not necessary, but not bad. Okay, so I'm not sure. I don't recall if the blocks had to be a certain way or not, but we'll just go ahead and try it. Okay, we do need the blocks to be... Well, we might not need those blocks to be down. We just need to go a different route if they're up. Okay, any hearts or fairies would be appreciated. Got a little of both. Oh man, even with the level 2 sword and the power ring, those guys still take 2 hits. It's time for our little game. I break apart. If you can force me back together and blow me away, it ends. But before you do, I shall take a bit of your soul. Now begin. Okay. No, I think we are gonna need our sword for that portion. Oh, ow. Well, okay, did not mean to do that. I actually... Okay, there we go. Ah. Look, would you stop? Would you guys come closer together, please? I see. You're trying to make me lose the game by just using very poor game mechanics. we go. Still did that too early. There we go. Okay, almost had that. What am I trying to do with the timing? Timing's just a little bit inconvenient here. There we go. Wow. How'd you get on that one? This is not looking good. Okay, I think what I want to do... Okay, wow. Managed to clutch it in the last heart there. So we got the sacred soil, an essence of time. All that lies sleeping in the bosom of the earth will know the nourishing warmth of the sacred soil. I still hear an essence echoing near Rolling Ridge, huh? I think someone's come. Huh? I was digging a new tunnel and ended up here. Hey, what are you doing here? Don't you know? Games are the new fad on Rolling Ridge. You should check them out too. Okay. But first I'm gonna head back to town because it's... one, I can buy some stuff, and two, that's kind of become our thing of checking out some stuff between every... We meet again. You know the drill. Fastest one wins. You'll notice now she is no longer on a broom. She is on a... looks like a vacuum cleaner. Which means she will be a little bit faster at this game now. I didn't know witches rode vacuum cleaners, but I'm glad to see that us taking her rupees repeatedly hasn't put her out too much. Can't get that one. Ah, ha ha ha, now you're sorry I have more stuff than before. See, he just took some of my bombs, which I can find in broken pots and stuff, and in return, I had more rupees than I did, I believe. Come on, there we go. Hurry, must save Nehru, the world is falling apart. Yep. You don't have anything new to say, apparently. Why did I come this way? That's the long way around. Okay, we're gonna want to go to the shop. But before we do, let's... I think we have a couple rings, don't we? We do have one, okay. armor ring. Damage taken reduced and sword damage reduced. I don't know, the way I've been taking hits, maybe that would actually be a good ring to have, but I'm going to stick with the power ring for now. Okay, yep. Well, we keep on seeing new little caves open up, or whatever you want to call these, but I'm not really seeing, not really getting anything new from them. My baby never sleeps. How can I get him to sleep? Let's see. Sing with him, or sing to him, or play with him to get some energy out. I think singing's a good idea. Singing a baby to sleep is always good. I like to sing. I'll try it. Well, isn't he a darling baby? He is. So far. My boy is well, so I can rest. Today I have more to teach. I've heard that a nut's contents depend on the actions of the planter. The more he travels and the more beasts he slays, the better his nut will do. Okay, good to know. Let's see. I want to go in the past so I can get to the shop. Although, yeah, we'll do that. I think I'm going to want to be in the past anyway so I can warp up to the Pegasus seed tree on Rolling Ridge and not have to walk all the way back up there. Sir, I can expand your ring box to make it hold more rings for 300 rupees. Yes. Okay, so does that get replaced with something else cool, or in this shop? No, in this shop it seems that once we buy something, it's just gone. Except maybe the Gasha seed. I don't know if the Gasha seed will replenish itself, because those, they're... I don't think there's technically a limited amount. Maybe there is. Wait a second, these hills have moved or something, because that face... We used to be able to see, like, the entirety of the face over here, or at least, at least left to right wise. Now it's shifted a little bit. We need to go this way. Come on, get out of my way. It's like... So here I think they kind of cheated just a little bit. Normally, most of the progress we've been doing has been, you know, we can't get to someplace until we get an item that lets us go somewhere. But here, it's not. Well, I guess I should go inside to see if we need the Cane of Samaria. But at least getting into this cave, we didn't need the Cane of Samaria. We just needed to wait until after we beat the dungeon. The Goron just said, "Oh yeah, by the way, here's a new path you can take." With the new tunnel complete, we've got new dwellings. Some Gorons have even opened new shops. You should check it out. Okay. So before we go in here, I wanted to see what's across this bridge. Yeah, okay, good. So there's how, if we need to get to the past, we can do so here. Not a lot in here. So let's explore our new Goron area. These stairs go to the base of Rolling Ridge. Okay, let's... Okay, so we wouldn't have been able to get up that way because we needed to activate the switch on this side. Gorons have always loved games, and they always will. You gotta save time to have fun. In places east of here, the Goron Dance is all the rage. If you can't dance well, you won't make friends. So where are we? Huh. Interesting. This goes to the base of the hill, but not back to the path that takes us to town. Well, this was rather conspicuously placed tree. Or burnable sapling. Hello, old man. I thank you for paying to fix my door. And I don't get a say in it, you just hide yourself in a very conspicuous hiding place, and if anybody comes in, then you just steal money from them. Got it. The legend of the mermaid has been handed down from past to present. Okay, good to know. Oh, incidentally, while I was in there, I should have shown you. As you can see, this water is a lot darker than a lot of the water we've seen, and that indicates that for some reason I can't swim in it. I'm not sure. You would think that regardless of how deep the water is, you could still swim on the surface of it, but that's apparently not the case. Okay. Rolling Ridge Summit and Dance Hall. For generations, my ancestors have sat here guarding the peace on Rolling Ridge. Do you have a passionate heart? Since long ago, only proven Goron brothers have been allowed to pass here. Be off. I can see your destiny. Goron spirits, show me all. Amazing. I see you dancing feverishly. The graceful Goron dances in the back. He's so cool. Okay, well, I think they're telling me I should dance. Welcome! I am the 5th generation of graceful dancers. This is my dance hall. One must know our dance if he is to be called a Goron. If you dance well, I'll give you a symbol of brotherhood. One try costs 10 rupees. Shall we dance? Okay. Hopefully I can do this. Shall I explain the dance? Yes, please. Pay attention to my lesson. You'll hear the rhythm as the dance begins. You must repeat that rhythm. There are 2 types. Press B to move to this sound. Okay, so hear the clink, we press B. We hear ding, and we press A. Press A to hold your pose when you hear this sound. There are 8 rounds in all. Dance well in 6 rounds to get a prize. If you make 3 mistakes, you're out. To try is to learn. Got it? Okay. We don't care how you dance, as long as you have rhythm. Am I a good dancer? I don't know. I haven't seen anything other than the 2 poses you struck. One, two, three. Oh. Too late. You're off tempo. Concentrate. Okay, next round. Ah, it's the tempo. It's the tempo that's tough here, because this one is very much based on the rhythm. Ah, I thought I was hitting them at the right tempo, but I guess I don't know if there's a delay or if I actually was off or what. Okay, yes, I want to try again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Ah, wrong move. That was definitely my fault. Ah. Yeah, That was too early. Okay. Give it one more try, and then we'll see what else we can find before the end. Ah. Ah. I'm trying to hit it fast. Okay. Well, maybe it'll be fortunate. It'll give us some easy ones. Ah. No, I'm not going to try again. We refuse none who come, but chase none who leave. Come back anytime. I think we're going to have to beat that in order to progress, but since we're getting towards the end, I can explore a little bit, and then beginning of next time, we'll try to see what we can accomplish. Oh. Maple's back. Whoa! Meet again, you know the drill, fastest one went. Okay, oh sure. She drops a ring and it ends up right underneath her. That's fair. Yeah, I didn't even have a chance to get it. Oh, there's that one over here. Yeah, you have more stuff than before. That one just was kind of unfair how the stuff fell out. But, oh well. Okay. Okay, you gonna charge me for fixing your door? No. Shh, don't tell. You give me lots of money. Nice. Hey, see, stingy old coot in the present. Your ancestor was much more generous than you are. The Goron Dance gives form to the passionate hearts of Gorons. I'm going to master it someday. I can see your destiny, Goron spirits. Oh my, I see you dancing feverish. That's what your descendant says as well. Sit here to protect the peace on Rolling Ridge. Do you have a passionate heart? Only proven Goron brothers may pass. Oh good, there's a Goron dance in the past too. With a different color, graceful Goron. Welcome, I am the first generation of graceful dancers. This is our dance hall. One must know our dance if he is to be called a Goron. If you pass well, I'll give you a symbol of brotherhood. Oh, one try cost 20 rupees in the past. No. So, I'll have to see if I have to beat it in the past and the present, or if just beating it in the present is good enough. But I... we Gorons love games. There are plenty of places to play around here. Well, I mean, there's one place to play, and all you can do is dance. But... I guess that's not fair. I haven't really seen more on Rolling Ridge. Maybe there's more to do up there. Okay. There's a big waterfall here on Rolling Ridge. You should see it at least once. I did. It was rather nice. Ooh. Big rupee. Alright, we're actually pretty close to being able to get that heart piece. Alright, so what was in here? Don't tell anyone, but I'm friends with the famous Graceful Goron. Really? Graceful Goron drinks lava juice every day to get energy to dance. I want some too. Maybe that would help me out. Alright, another 100 rupees. Let's see if we can move this thing. Let's see if we kill these things first. Okay. There we go. Okay, so... Oh, there's a mystery seed tree. I wonder if we can warp there. Or do we need to actually harvest the seeds before we can... No, we can. Alright, we'll just see what's in this cave, and that'll be our, and then we'll call it a night. Not sure what's up with this carving of the Goron, like the side view of a Goron wincing, maybe? Oh, okay, this is just a fairy fountain. And mystery seeds, as well as a way to be able to warp to this area, which I guess is also good. Alright. So with that, I guess we'll call it a week. Thank you all for joining me. Tune in next time where hopefully we'll be able to pass this Goron Dance. And until then, I hope you all have a good week. Bye.